Alright, folks, this is gonna be... There are two things in this video I'm gonna mention. First thing is an announcement video, and the second and main part of the video is the belated Cinco de Mayo edition of my Columbia TriStar DVD collection. And, yeah. Now, the announcement is this. This upcoming weekend is Mother's Day weekend, so I will be hanging out with my mom this weekend, so requests will resume on May 14th, so be on the lookout for that. Alright. Now we're going into the main part of this video, which is the belated Cinco de Mayo edition of my Columbia TriStar DVD collection. I had to cut the previous one early because I had to go eat dinner, but I'm back. This is the true video. So Jeremy Barton, if you're watching this stream is for you. So, sure. Here we go. Glad you could come. Anyway, as you can see, nothing new has changed. It's just the same old Columbia TriStar titles I've been owning, and I've stopped collecting VHS tapes and DVDs entirely, because if I collected more, then it wouldn't take enough room. So that's why I stopped collecting those. But anyway, here we go. I have, let's see, I'm going to count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 44 Columbia TriStar DVD releases to show you off. So, yes, these also include the Sony Pictures Home Entertainment titles as well. So anyway, let's start. First Columbia TriStar DVD release I have, it says 1997 on the back cover and the disc, but it is actually the 1998 DVD release of Look Who's Talking, which would be released on February 24th of 1998. 2 thumbs up to Siskel and Ebert. This is the 1989 TriStar Pictures film, which of course has John Travolta and Kirstie Alley in it. They've also made 2 sequels to it. Look Who's Talking 2, released in 1990, and Look Who's Talking Now, released in 1993. This film is rated PG-13, and it's 96 minutes. Oh. I made the announcement earlier, but it's Mother's Day weekend, so requests will resume on May 14th. That's basically what the announcement video was. So, anyway. Look Who's Talking 2 is rated PG-13, and it is 96 minutes. And this is a very early Columbia TriStar DVD release because it has the Columbia TriStar Home Video print logo that is shown on film posters. here's the disc currently on the widescreen side for Look Who's Talking, because this is the original 1998 two-sided disc DVD release. And at the beginning of the DVD release of Look Who's Talking, it's got the 1993 Columbia TriStar home video logo, which has the dramatic piano music and the dark blue background. Yes, both the full screen and the widescreen size use the regular Columbia TriStar home video logo on this DVD, compared to others from late 1997 to early 1998, which had a slightly different version of it that was more still and had print logos all over it, and had a lighter blue background. It had the same music as the regular version, though. But this has the regular home video logo on both the full screen and widescreen sides on this DVD of Look Who's Talking. Yeah, and then after that, the FBI warning, then the red warning and attention screens, then the DVD menu, then it has the 1984 TriStar Pictures logo, which has the horse galloping into view, and then jumping over the TriStar text, and then it zooms out to reveal that it is inside a blue triangle on a black background. And February 24th of... Alright. Next up is actually next DVD I have is actually a later reprint of The Adventures of Milo and Otis. It's a 2005 reprint of The Adventures of Milo and Otis. Oh, I am not collecting any more. Oh, I'm still not collecting any more DVDs or VHS releases, because it takes a lot of room if I get more, and, anyway, back to the topic. Here we go. Next up is a 2005 DVD reprint of The Adventures of Milo and Otis. The reason why I say it's a reprint is because it was reprinted a second time in 2005 after getting released originally in 1999. And The Adventures of Milo and Otis is a 1986 film that then later was released in 1989 in the US. Oh yeah, February 24th, 1998 has marked 3 weeks after Walt Disney Home Video released Hercules on VHS, 3 weeks after Sony Wonder released Fiesta and Big Bird Gets Lost on VHS, the Sesame Street ones that is, and 2 days before Jeremy Barton's sister turned 8. Anyway, The Adventures of Milo and Otis, this is a 2005 reprint, but it was originally released on August 31st of 1999. Which was 6 days before the P-Pals were replaced with the Dot and Dash era, and 6 days before Dragon Tales premiered on PBS for the very first time. Speaking of Dragon Tales, I do have some Dragon Tales DVDs to show off. for my Columbia TriStar DVD collection. We will get to that in a little bit. But anyway, The Adventures of Milo and Otis is a 1986 film that was later released in 1989 in the US by Columbia Pictures. And Dudley Moore is the narrator of this film. A heartwarming, tail-thumping story, says the Washington Post. Speaking of which, if you noticed, we have got 2 new kittens. One is a gray kitten named Earl, and the other kitten is an orange kitten named Clem. And Milo looks very much like my orange cat Clem. All right, here we go. It's okay. It's okay. All right, here we go. This is a 2005 reprint because it has the Sony Pictures Home Entertainment logo on the back cover. This is rated G and it's approximately 75 minutes. It's a reprint because it has the Sony Pictures Home Entertainment logo on the back cover. But if you look at the disc, on the other hand, it's got the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo on the disc label right here. And it says 2004 on the disc, even though it says 2005 on the back cover. And when I popped this DVD into the player, guess what appeared on air? Yep. It has the 1993 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo at the beginning. Even though it has the Sony Pictures Home Entertainment logo on the back cover and the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo on the disc, the DVD itself, when you pop it into the player, has the 1993 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo at the beginning. Yes. Yeah, so at the beginning of this DVD, because it's a reprint of the 1999 DVD, it has the 1993 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo, and then it has the DVD menu, and then the FBI warning, red warning, and attention screens. And then, of course, the Columbia Pictures logo from, which is the 1989 version where the sun rays stay still. And it has the song We're Gonna Take a Walk Outside Today playing in the background, and then we go right to the film. Next up, I have the original 1999 DVD release of The Bear, which is a 1989 TriStar Pictures film. And on the back it says, the greatest thrill is not to kill, but to let live. This was also released on August 31st of 1999, just like The Adventures of Milo and Otis. A wondrous movie. A redefinition of the state of the art, says Time magazine. And this film is rated PG. Yeah, and did I mention The Adventures of Milo and Otis? Yeah, I did. It's 75 minutes for The Adventures of Milo and Otis. The Bear is 93 minutes. Yes, and this copy of The Bear that I have is, of course, the original 1999 DVD release because of the Columbia TriStar Home Video logo on the back. However, there exists a 2004 reprint that has the home entertainment logo on the back and has an updated looking disc. Another way you could tell that this is the original 1999 DVD is not because of the home video logo on the back, but it's a two-sided disc. That's how you could tell it's the original. And you could tell this has the Columbia TriStar home video logo with print logo with the real Torch Lady and the Pegasus and the boxes, because this is a later release. And beginning in April of 1998, they start using the Columbia TriStar home video logo that has the boxes and the real Torch Lady and the Pegasus on the back cover, replacing the one in film posters. And the beginning of the DVD of the bear, it has the 1993 Columbia TriStar home video logo. DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning and attention screens. And then the 1984 TriStar Pictures logo. Then we go right to the film for the widescreen side. The full screen side would have the format screen come before the TriStar Pictures logo. This is also the case for Look Who's Talking, where the full screen side has the format screen before the DVD menu is shown. Anyway, after the TriStar Pictures logo from 1984, we go right to the film. Alright, next up, I have the 1999 DVD release of The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland, which is also a 1999 Columbia Pictures film co-produced with Jim Henson Pictures and Children's Television Workshop, the makers of who created the shows which created Sesame Street, and Children's Television Workshop also made Dragon Tales, which we're not that far off from showing these releases next. Because, anyway, The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland was originally released in theaters in October of 1999, on October 1st of 1999, and then it was released on VHS and DVD on December 21st of 1999. Because usually it would take 4 months for DVDs and VHS releases of the films to come out after they were released in theaters. Usually it would take 4 months, but in this case, it took 2 months for it to come out. So that's much faster. Elmo in his first movie. And it also co-stars Mandy Patinkin and Vanessa Williams. Elmo in his biggest adventure yet. And, what is very interesting about the film is, even though the film was released in theaters in October of 1999, which is 3 months before season 31 of Sesame Street premiered, the film was actually produced right when season 29 concluded, because the around the corner sets were used. and it's presented in full screen. It is 73 minutes long, and it's rated G. Next, all right, here's the disc for The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland. And at the beginning of this DVD of The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland, it's got the 1993 Columbia TriStar home video logo. Then the DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning and attention screens, and then of course the Columbia Pictures logo from 1993, which has the more common 1998 arrangement of the fanfare. And it also has the format screen coming after the FBI warning and red warning and attention screens before the Columbia Pictures logo is shown. And the Columbia Pictures logo has the more common 1998 arrangement of the fanfare, and it has the Sony Pictures Entertainment Company byline on there. Then it has the Jim Henson Pictures logo with Kermit the Frog on there. It has the crane dropping in this version of the Jim Henson Pictures logo, just like on Muppets from Space. But on Muppets from Space, after the crate drops, Animal would say, "Sorry." Whereas in The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland, despite the crate dropping, there is no dialogue in the Jim Henson Pictures logo on here. Then we go to the start of the film with introductions by Bert and Ernie, played by Frank Oz and Steve Whitmire. As you know, Ernie was originally voiced by Jim Henson before Steve Whitmire took over in 1993. Even though Jim Henson already left in 1990, it wouldn't be until 1993 where somebody else voices Ernie. Because for a few years, Ernie had brief, yet silent cameo appearances. Because of the fact that Jim Henson was already... Because of the fact Jim Henson already left in 1990. I do have a Columbia TriStar DVD that has Jim Henson voice Ernie, which I will get into that. I would have Richard Hunt voice Ernie in 1990 to 1990. To 1990. To 1992. And then maybe we could have, like... maybe Jim Henson's brother John voicing Ernie from 1992 to 1993, and then Steve Whitmire could have voiced Ernie in 1993. This is what could have happened, Jeremy Barton. What do you think? Or Jim Henson's son, John, I should say, from 1992 to 1993. All right. Yeah, Steve Whitmire could have voiced him starting in 1992 like he did with Kermit in 1990. That could also work. Here we go. Anyway, next up we're going into the two 2000 DVD release of Jumanji, which would be released on January 25th, 2000, which is the exact same day Jeremy Barton's grandfather turned 65 years old. Or 66 years old. Yeah, maybe Richard Hunt could voice Ernie from 1990 to the very end of 1991. An adventure ride for the entire family. Edge of your seat excitement. Says Jim Ferguson of Preview Channel. Jumanji is a TriStar Pictures film from 1995. It has Robin Williams in it. And the film was also dedicated to Stephen L. Price, which his dedication can be seen in the end credits for the film. And film is presented in widescreen. It is rated PG and approximately 104 minutes. Here's the scene index and the disc for Jumanji. Because this DVD was released in January 2000, it wouldn't be until March 21st, 2000 where the Columbia TriStar DVD logo appears. And since this was released in January 2000, before the DVD logo was introduced, this DVD has the 1993 Columbia TriStar home video logo at the beginning, due to the fact that this came out before the Columbia TriStar DVD logo was used. So at the beginning of this DVD of Jumanji, despite this DVD being released in 2000, it has the 1993 Columbia TriStar home video logo, and then the DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning and attention screens, and then the 1993 TriStar Pictures logo, which has the siren-like ghost noises playing instead of the regular theme, and it has the wings being visible when the TriStar Pegasus spreads its wings. And it does not, and this is the very first this is the very first film to have the TriStar Pictures logo used as Sony Pictures Entertainment Company byline. The wings are visible in the TriStar logo on this film. And it has, and basically the 1993 TriStar Pictures logo starts out with a dark, cloudy background, and then the sunlight brightens up the background. And then the Pegasus spreads its wings. And then the TriStar logo text appears. All right. Next up, I'm going into the 2000 DVD release of Stuart Little, which is the original 2000 DVD of Stuart Little with the bright yellow cover art. Jeremy Barton told me he got rid of the 2002 DVD release because it was scratched up. But he got a 2006 DVD release of the film. But this is the original DVD release of Stuart Little from 2000 because of the bright yellow cover art. The Little family just got bigger. From the co-director of The Lion King. Speaking of The Lion King, Nathan Lane, who most famously voiced Timon in The Lion King, voices Snowbell the cat in this film. And they were released in theaters 5 years apart from each other, but The Lion King is a Disney film, whereas Stuart Little is a Columbia Pictures film. And the DVD of Stuart Little was originally released on April 18th, 2000. A family adventure filled with excitement, fun, and one absolutely adorable mouse, says George Panaccio of KABC TV. And the film is rated PG in approximately 85 minutes. And here's the scene index and the disc for Stuart Little. And at the beginning of this DVD of Stuart Little, at the beginning of the original DVD release of Stuart Little that I have, it has the 2000 Columbia TriStar home video logo with the word DVD at the bottom, and this has the loud whooshes and the regular louder phaser sounds in the logo on this DVD. And then the DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning attention screens, and then the format screen and the 1993 Columbia Pictures logo with the more common 1998 arrangement of the fanfare and the Sony Pictures Entertainment Company byline. Then we go into the start of the film. Jeremy Barton's copy from 2002 to 2002 and its 2006 reprint, which he got in place of the 2002 one when it got scratched. Both the 2002 DVD and the 2006 reprint have the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the Tolling Bells DVD music, whereas the original 2000 DVD release that I have has the 2000 home video logo with the word DVD at the bottom with the loud whooshes and the regular louder phaser sounds. That's the way you could tell that it's the original 2000 release, because it has the Columbia TriStar home video logo with the word DVD at the bottom instead of the home entertainment logo from 2001. Other than that, it's basically exactly the same. Am I correct, Jeremy Barton? All right. Next up, we go into the very first Dragon Tales DVD release. And that is the 2000 DVD release of Dragon Tales Adventures in Dragonland. Oh my gosh. I enjoyed this TV series when I was very, very young. Dragon Tales tops it off at number 4 of my top 5 PBS Kids TV shows, with Clifford the Big Red Dog topping off at number 3, Sesame Street dropping off at number 2, and Arthur, of course, dropping out at number 1. Or, yeah. So, it's for the front cover of Dragon Tales Adventures in Dragonland, it says, from the creators of Sesame Street and Sony Pictures Family Entertainment. This features 5 adventures, which are To Kingdom Come, Baby Troubles, Bad Share Day, Zack Takes a Dive, and The Force of Darkness, which are all from Season 1. It wouldn't be until 2003 where they start using Season 2 episodes on those DVDs. And the spine has a character profile picture of Zack and Wheezy. The DVD of Adventures in Dragonland would day Jeremy Barton turned 4, which was the same day Jeremy Barton turned 4. And it also features the songs Hello, Clap, and Round. This is the only DVD release of Dragon Tales to have the Columbia TriStar home video logo on the back cover and on the disc, because it's released in 2000. The other Dragon Tales DVD releases, beginning with the next one, would use the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo on the back cover and the disc, and then the third Dragon Tales DVD release, Don't Give Up, would be the first to use the on-screen Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo, and then it wouldn't be until later DVDs beginning in 2005 would have the Sony Pictures Home Entertainment logo on the back cover for those. But so this is the only DVD of Dragon Tales to have the Columbia TriStar Home Video logo on the back and on the disc label. On the disc label. That is, it features the songs Hello, Clap, and Round. And here is the disc for Dragon Tales Adventures in Dragonland, which has a picture of Ord, Max, Emmy, Cassie, Zack, and Wheezy. And at the beginning of this DVD of Adventures in Dragonland, it has of Dragon Tales Adventures in Dragonland. It has the 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo with the word DVD at the bottom, once again with the loud whooshes and the regular louder phaser sounds. And then, of course, the DVD menu, which does not have a play all feature, but if you click on Choose Adventures and you select the very first episode on the DVD, it would have the FBI warning and the red warning and attention screens, the Dragon Tales theme, and the start of the episode To Kingdom Come. Despite the fact that there is no play all option on the DVD, it will play all 5 episodes when you select the very first episode and stuff. Even though there's no play all feature, it will play all 5 episodes once you select the Choose Adventures section and click on the first episode, that is, with the remote. And at the end of the DVD of Dragon Tales Adventures in Dragonland, this is where it gets pretty interesting at the end, which I will explain. So, the DVD of Dragon Tales Adventures in Dragonland, at the very end of the DVD, would have the last few seconds of the episode, The Forest of Darkness, and then the Season 1 online bumper, where Ord says, "To learn more about Dragon Tales, visit us at pbskids.org." And it has bright pink letters in this version. And then the end credits, which play 5 times, but there is an error in the episode numbers in 4 out of the 5 episodes here. First of all, it says To Kingdom Come is episode 5B, but it's actually episode 2A. And then it says that Baby Troubles is episode 33A, but it's actually episode 32B. And then it says that Bad Share Day is episode 34B, but it's actually episode 35A. And then it says That Takes a Dive is episode 30A, but it's actually episode 29A. But hey, at least they got the Forest of Darkness correct in the credits, because it is episode 1B. And the Forest of Darkness was the very first episode of Dragon Tales to air on PBS, in addition to the episode To Fly with Dragons, when the show first broadcasted back on September 6th of 1999. And then, after the credits, this is when it gets very interesting, because even though the spine, the back cover, and the disc label have the Sesame Workshop print logo on the spine and the back and the disc, the actual DVD itself, after the credits are over, has the 1997 Children's Television Workshop logo, which is the semicircle version with the word "Play It Smart" at the bottom, which is also shown on season 30 and 31 of Sesame Street and later episodes of season 29 of Sesame Street as well. Which is very interesting. And then after the 1998 Play It Smart version of the 1997 Children's Television Workshop logo, it would have the Columbia TriStar Television logo from 1997, and then it would have the Kellogg's Rice Krispies Bird's Nest ad, and then the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes school ad, which is the second version, and then the Dragon Tales Season 1 funding with the announcer saying, "Dragon Tales is funded in part by a grant from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting through funds from the U.S. Department of Education." And then after that, the PBS Kids ident from September 6th of 1999, with Dot the girl running up to the screen. There's another PBS Kids logo from 1999 that has Dash the boy thinking about something, but that is only shown on TV airings of Dragon Tales in addition to the Dot variant. Whereas the Dot version is the only version that is shown on the DVDs. And in the DVD menu, there was a 1999 program break recorded after Dragon Tales that did use the Dash logo in one video. And there was a 2002 break uploaded by Peeves that had the Dash logo after the Dragon Tales funding as well. Which Peeves had uploaded more Dragon Tales program breaks as well, but these had the Dot logo. He only had one uploaded with the Dash logo, but the rest had Dot. Yeah, and despite the fact that the show is from 1999, it has the 1991 CPB logo with slower lines compared to when it was first used when the lines moving was fast. Great fact. Next up, I'm going to go into the 2000 DVD release of Look Who's Talking 2, which is the sequel to, which is a 1990 sequel to Look Who's Talking. And it has John Travolta and Kirstie Alley from the first two films, featuring the voices of Bruce Willis, Roseanne Barr, and Damon Wayans. Let's not forget, Gilbert Gottfried appears in the film as well. He apparently left recently. The DVD of Look Who's Talking 2 was released on October 10th, 2000, which is 3 weeks before Thomas and the Magic Railroad was released on VHS and DVD by Columbia TriStar as well, and 1 week after Columbia TriStar Home Video released the 4th Dragon Tales VHS release, which is Follow the Clues. And by the way, August 1st, 2000 was also the same day Columbia TriStar Home Video released VHS releases of Dragon Tales, which were Big Brave Adventures, Let's All Share, and You Can Do It, respectively. The film is rated PG-13, and it is approximately 81 minutes. Yeah, Look Who's Talking 2 is a 1990 sequel to Look Who's Talking. It is another TriStar film. Here's the scene index and the disc for Look Who's Talking 2 currently on the widescreen side. Now, at the beginning of the DVD of Look Who's Talking 2, it has the 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo with the word DVD at the bottom with the soft whooshes and the digitally enhanced louder phaser sounds, making the... And as a result of the digitally enhanced... As the result of the phaser sounds being digitally enhanced, it sounds much louder than that of the regular version. So, at the beginning of the DVD of Look Who's Talking 2, it has the Columbia TriStar Home Video logo with the word DVD at the bottom with the soft whooshes and the louder phaser sounds being digitally enhanced, making the phaser sounds sound much louder than the regular one. Then the DVD menu, FBI warning. And then, of course, the red warning and attention screens. The widescreen side would go straight to the 1984 TriStar Pictures logo, which is a special variant of the TriStar Pictures logo, with Bruce Willis doing a Mr. Ed impression and going, "Oh, Wilbur, here I go. I'm running pretty good now. I'm going to take a jump, and oh, I got wings, and I'm flying. TriStar Pictures, where anything can happen." There's another similar variant that is shown on Another You, but that film has very explicit language, especially during the TriStar logo, which I will not go over saying the dialogue, because YouTube is because my channel's a family-friendly site, and I would never say bad language on any videos. And then after the TriStar logo, it'll go right to the film. So yeah, I like that very interesting variant of the TriStar logo that is shown on Look Who's Talking 2. I think it's very funny. And there's also some sound effects of a horse neighing in addition when the horse gallops into the view in this film. Speaking of which, the TriStar Pictures theme plays again when baby Julie learns how to walk for the first time, except it is more extended compared to what it sounded like in the TriStar logo. Alright. Next up, I'm going to go into the 2000 DVD. Next up, I have one more DVD released with the Columbia TriStar Home Video logo on the back cover and on the disc that I have. One more released with the Home Video logo on the back cover and the disc left that I have. Next up, I have one more DVD with the Columbia TriStar Home Video logo on the back cover and the disc, and that is the 2000 DVD release of Thomas and the Magic Railroad, with Peter Fonda, Mara Wilson, and Alec Baldwin, with Thomas in his first movie. Little engines can do big things. Ooh. Thank you for mentioning that comment. You saw the funding in 1999 dot logo after Thomas and Friends yourself. Me too, actually. When I was 5 years old, I saw the dot logo after Thomas and Friends. And when I recorded Thomas and Friends back in 2009, I saw the Lego Duplo commercial and then the Dash logo from 1999, which was, believe it or not, an airing called Being Careful, containing the episodes Thomas and the Billboard and Steady Eddie. Anyway, Peter Fonda, Mara Wilson, and Alec Baldwin appear in this film. And Alec Baldwin was also the narrator for Thomas and Friends in the US version of Season 5 and Season 6. Even though 6 of the Season 6 episodes, when they were broadcasted on PBS, had Michael Brandon doing the narration instead, with rescored music by Robert Harshborn and Ed Welch instead of Mike O'Donnell and Junior Campbell. This film is rated G and it's approximately 84 minutes. And the DVD was released on October 31st, 2000. Here's the disc for Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Speaking of which, Movie and Game Lover 98 just got a Blu-ray release of this. And at the beginning of the DVD of Thomas and the Magic Railroad, it has a 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo with the word DVD at the bottom. It gets back to using the loud whooshes and the regular louder phaser sounds on this DVD. And in the DVD menu, FBA warning, red warning attention screens, format screen, Destination Films logo, and the Ghislaine Pictures logo in the film. This is not a TriStar or Columbia film, even though Columbia TriStar Home Video released this on DVD in the US. It was made by Destination Films and Ghislaine Pictures and was released in theaters in July 2000. Oh! It was released in theaters on July 26, 2000, which was actually 2 days before before I became a baby. Or before I was born as a baby. So that's pretty cool. And 6 days before Jeremy Barton turned 4. Yeah, 2 days before I was born and 6 days before Jeremy Barton turned 4. Very interesting. All right. Now we're going to go into the releases with the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo on the back cover and the disc. And this is the first DVD release I have with the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo on the back cover and the disc. And that is the 2001 DVD release of The Muppets Take Manhattan, which is a 1984 TriStar Pictures film. It was actually released by CBS Fox Video in 1985, and it wouldn't be until 1999 when Columbia TriStar Home Video released it on VHS, and then Columbia TriStar released it on DVD on June 5th, 2001, which is 6 days before JG the Jet Plane first broadcasted on PBS, and 1 day after Season 2 of Dragon Tales premiered. It's like a lullaby to Broadway, says Time magazine. Miss Piggy is one of the great showbiz creations of our time, says the New York Times. And this is one of the 3 Muppet films to have Jim Henson voice Kermit the Frog. The other 2 being the Muppet movie from 1979 and The Great Muppet Caper from 1980 or 1981. This is actually the last Muppet film. The film would be from 1992 called The Muppet Christmas Carol. And Jim Henson already left in 1990 due to an untreated infection. Which made him pretty ill. Yeah, Great Muppet Capers from 1981. Jim Henson was one of the greatest Muppet creators. He even did some voices like Kermit the Frog. He also voices Ernie near the end of the film. And believe it or not, I like Jim Henson's Ernie voice a lot better than Steve Whitmire's because it sounds more natural and more original. What are your thoughts on that opinion? Anyway, the film is rated G in approximately 94 minutes. It also stars Joan Rivers, who also appeared in the Arthur Season 12 episode Is That Kosher, voicing Francine's grandmother. And here's the disc for The Muppets Take Manhattan. And at the beginning of the DVD of Muppets Take Manhattan, it has the 2000. It would sound, you know what? I might send you a link. Anyway, how would you like Richard Hunt's Ernie to sound more like this? Because when he voices Sonny Friendly, it sounds very almost like Ernie. And at the beginning of the DVD of The Muppets Take Manhattan, it would have the 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo with the word DVD at the bottom, with the loud whooshes and the regular louder phaser sounds. This is one of the few 2001 DVDs to have the loud whooshes and the regular louder phaser sounds that are usually heard in the 2000 releases. So, at the beginning of this DVD of The Muppets Take Manhattan, despite this DVD being released in 2001, it has the 2000 Columbia TriStar. This DVD, The Muppets Take Manhattan, actually has the loud whooshes and the regular louder phaser sounds in the Columbia TriStar DVD logo that you would usually hear on 2000 releases. Then the DVD menu. It also has the aspect ratio option before the DVD menu is shown, after the Columbia TriStar DVD logo. Anyway, it has the this DVD, The Muppets Take Manhattan, opens with the 2000 Columbia TriStar DVD logo, with the loud whooshes and the regular louder phaser sounds, despite being released in 2001. Then the aspect ratio screen, DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning and attention screens. If you select the widescreen side, it would have the 1984 TriStar Pictures logo, and then we go to the film. If you select the full screen side, you would see the format screen come after the FBI warning and red warning and attention screens, and before the DVD menu. And before the TriStar Pictures logo, I should say. Alright. Next up is actually a 2004 DVD reprint of The Indian in the Cupboard. This is basically a reprint of the original 2001 DVD release, which the original DVD of The Indian in the Cupboard was released on July 3rd, 2001. And it says, a magical present leads to an adventure beyond his wildest dreams. This is a 1995 Columbia Pictures film co-produced with Paramount. Or actually, it is a Paramount film, but Columbia TriStar Home Video and Columbia Pictures released it on VHS and DVD. The most amazing adventures awaiting. Are you ready to unlock the secret? This film is rated PG for mild language and brief violent video images. Rated PG for mild language and brief video images of violence and sexy dancing. And it's approximately 96 minutes. And here's the disc for The Indian in the Cupboard. And at the beginning of the DVD of the Indian in the Cupboard, despite this being a 2004 reprint, this DVD of The Indian in the Cupboard that I have opens with the 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Video logo with the word DVD at the bottom, with the soft whooshes and the regular, softer phaser sounds, because it is a reprint of the 2001 release. Then after that, the DVD menu, and then the black PG rating screen, and the FBI warning, red warning and attention screens, And the 1993 Columbia Pictures logo with the opening theme of the film, it does not have the fanfare, and it does not have the Sony Pictures Entertainment Company byline. Then we go right to the film. All right, next up is the 2001. Next up is the second Dragon Tales DVD release, the 2001 DVD release of Dragon Tales Let's Share, Let's Play. From Sesame Workshop and Sony Pictures Family Entertainment. This features 5 adventures, which are Quetzal's Magic Pop-Up Book. The Fury is out on this one. Much Ado About Nodlings, 4 Little Pigs, and Quibbling Siblings. Cool. The spine for Let's Share, Let's Play has a character profile picture of Max. And the back. And it says, join Emmy and Max and their dragon friends as they explore new adventures and guide children through challenging situations that support their growth and development. Instead of the usual saying, which was Dragon Tales Adventures feature dragons as playmates, helping children learn important lessons in life that will develop their character and allow them to build healthy relationships. And it features the song Shake Your Dragon Tail, Bet You Can, and Wiggle. The DVD was released August 14th, 2001. And here is the disc for Dragon Tales Let's Share, Let's Play. My copy has the plain-looking disc art, just like Movie and Game Lover 98's copy, and one of just like Movie and Game Lover 98's copy, but there have been some copies that have a shiny disc art. And this was also the same day Tomcats came out, too. But at the which he said his DVD of Tomcats has a 2000 home video logo with DVD at the bottom and the loud whooshes and digitally enhanced soft phaser sounds. But the DVD of Dragon Tales Let's Share, Let's Play, despite being released on the same day as Tomcats, at the beginning of the DVD of Let's Share, Let's Play, despite this DVD being released on the same day as Tomcats, and unlike Tomcats, which had the 2000 home video logo with DVD at the bottom and loud whooshes and digitally enhanced soft phaser sounds, this DVD of Dragon Tales Let's Share, Let's Play that I have, that was released on the same day as Tomcats, has the 2000 Columbia TriStar home video logo with the word DVD at the bottom, but with the soft whooshes and the regular softer phaser sounds instead. Then the DVD menu, and it does not have a play all option. And it will not play all 5 episodes this time. It only plays 1 episode at a time, no matter what episode you pick. Then the FBI warning, red warning and attention screens, Dragon Tales theme in the start of the episode, Quetzal's Magic Pop-Up Book. And the closing to the DVD of Dragon Tales Let's Share, Let's Play. When you click on the last episode, Quibbling Siblings, it would have the last few seconds of the episode Quibbling Siblings, then the Dragon Tales Season 2 online bumper with dark red letters with or saying To learn more about Dragon Tales, visit PBS Kids at pbskids.org. And then the end credits, which play 5 times, and then it has the fully animated Sesame Workshop logo with the purple roof and the green house, with it saying www.sesameworkshop.org at the bottom. And then the Columbia TriStar television logo from 1997, Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle advertisement. And then the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Beach advertisement. And then, of course, the Season 2 funding of Dragon Tales, which is basically the Ready to Learn plug that was introduced on September 4th, 2000. But unlike Clifford, which did not have the Corporation for Public Broadcasting byline and had it play a bit faster, the Dragon Tales funding from Season 2 had it play a bit slower, had a different announcer, and had the byline reading a private corporation funded by the American people. And it only played it once in an entirety instead of splitting it into 2 parts, like whereas in Clifford it's split into 2 parts. And then after that, the PBS Kids ident from September 6th of 1999 with Dot the Girl running up to the screen and the DVD menu, or this episode selections menu. I would have to say the digitally enhanced louder phaser sounds are the loudest, and the regular softer phaser sounds are the softest. That's how I would rank them, Jeremy Barton. Second loudest would have to be the loud whooshes and the regular louder phaser sounds. The third would have to be the loud whooshes and the digitally enhanced softer phaser sounds. Alright, here we go. Next up is the 2001 DVD release of Kramer vs. Kramer, which was released on August 28th, 2001, which was 6 days before Sogwood the Chinese Siamese Cat premiered on PBS, and 14 days before the unthinkable event happened. Anyway, Kramer vs. Kramer has Dustin Hoffman in it, and it's a Columbia Pictures film from 1979. It says, winner of 5 Academy Awards, 1979. Best Picture, Best Actor, Dustin Hoffman. Best Supporting Actress, Meryl Streep. Best Director, Robert Benton. And Best Screenplay Adapted, Robert Benton as well. Speaking of which, there is one scene in the film that would later be parodied in an episode of Family Guy. Alright, I'm going to talk about this after I read the critique. It says, intelligent, beautifully crafted, intensely moving film, says Leonard Maltin. Speaking of which, there is a scene in the film that is later parodied in an episode of Family Guy, and that is, of course, the scene where the kid disobediently takes the ice cream out even after Ted told him not to. I could reenact it if you'd like. Would you like to hear it? It was like this. Hey, don't be smart now. You go right back and put that back until you finish your dinner. I'm warning you, take one bite out of that and you're in big trouble. Hey, you hear me? Don't be smart now. You go right back and put that back until you finish your dinner. Hey, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Hey, you You put that ice cream in your mouth and you are in very, very, very big trouble. Don't you dare go anywhere beyond that. Put it down right now. I am not going to say it again. I am not going to say it again. I am not. Of course, I would never say the explicit swear word in that scene. I would just say the scene that does not have the swear words. Maybe I could edit it and say, like, you are a spoiled, rotten little monster. And then he says another explicit word, which I will replace it with something else. Here's how I would say it. And I would be like, and I hate you back, you little kid. There. That's how I would edit it. Anyway, the film is rated PG in approximately 105 minutes. What were your thoughts on my take on editing the words out, replacing those words with the word monster and kid, respectively? Here's the scene index and the disc for Kramer versus Kramer. 105 minutes, rated PG. Yes. And at the beginning of the DVD of Kramer versus Kramer, it would have the 2000 Columbia TriStar home video logo with the word DVD at the bottom with the soft whooshes and the regular softer phaser sounds. And then after the Columbia TriStar home video logo with the word DVD at the bottom with the soft whooshes and the regular softer phaser sounds on Kramer versus Kramer, it would go into the DVD menu. And then the FBI warning, red warning and attention screens, 1976 Columbia Pictures Sunburst logo, which is silent, but it still has the sunburst effects with the sun brightening up and then becoming a semicircle with the word Columbia Pictures. Oh no. I would never be mad at you for saying words like this. Power stroke is perfectly fine with me. Or blaming power stroke is a perfectly great word you could use. All right. So that was Kramer versus Kramer. All right. Next up, I have the 2001 2-disc special edition DVD release of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, with the release date being October 23rd, 2001. Which was when the Columbia TriStar home entertainment and home video logos with the word DVD on the bottom were used in tandem with each other before they completely home entertainment logo in 2001. Pure comic genius, said Michael Wilmington of Chicago Tribune. The ultimate definitive final special edition DVD. Look, all these unbelievably special features. Gloriously, hysterically, and splendiferously unhinged, as fresh and funny as ever. A great film, a brilliant setup of medieval movies and lore, says Glenn Wigg of LA Daily News. This film is rated PG in approximately 89 minutes. Here's disc 1, which is the film. Here's the scene index. Disc 1, which is the film, which is the original 2001 DVD disc, by the way. And disc 2 with the special features. And both disc 1 and disc 2 have the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001 with the regular Bell's DVD music in full screen, of course. And at the beginning of disc 1, it would have the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the regular Bell's DVD music. And then the DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning, attention screens, and then a funny blooper before the film starts, which looks like something from the 1940s, despite the fact that the film is from 1975, or even though it says 1974 for some reason. And then after the blooper, then we go right to the film. Disc 2 would have the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the regular Bell's DVD music, and then the FBI warning and the red warning and attention screens, and then the bonus features menu. Alright. Next up is the 2001 DVD release of The Animal, released on October 30th, 2001. And Jeremy Barton has a fact. It says it came out on the same day Final Fantasy The Spirits Within came out on VHS and DVD, with a DVD having an interesting version of the 2001 Home Entertainment logo where it's in widescreen, which is rare. Cool. It has different sound effects and whooshes in the film as well. For a pre-summer 2004 release, and it has whooshing sounds different from the 2000 home video logo. And The Animal says, he wasn't much of a man, now he's not much of an animal. This DVD of The Animal came out on October 30th, 2001. And this is also a 2001 Columbia Pictures film co-produced with Revolution Studios. This film is rated PG-13 for some crude and sexual humor and approximately 83 minutes. Here's the disc for The Animal. And at the beginning of this DVD of the animal, it has the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the regular Bells DVD music, the DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning and attention screens, and it also has the black PG-13 rating screen coming before the FBI warning and red warning and attention screens after the DVD menu, and before the FBI warning and red warning and attention screens. Anyway, after the DVD menu is shown, it has the black PG-13 rating screen, FBI warning, red warning, and attention screens, 1993 Columbia Pictures logo with the more common 1998 arrangement of the fanfare, with the Sony Pictures Entertainment Company byline, even though the VHS had the alternate fanfare. And then the Revolution Studios logo in the film. So yeah. After the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the regular Bells music, it has the DVD menu, and then the black PG-13 rating screen comes before the FBI warning and the red warning attention screens, then the Columbia Pictures logo and the Revolution Studios logo in the film. Next up, we go into 2002 DVD release of Dragon Tales Don't Give Up, which is the third DVD release of Dragon Tales. From Sesame Workshop and Sony Pictures Family Entertainment, this features the 5 adventures, which are a pigment of your imagination, Backwards to Forwards, Sandcastle Hassle, Tales You Lose, and Bully for You. The spine has a character profile picture of Emmy and the back. It also features the songs Stretch, Pretend, Touch, and Silly Song. DVD was released on January 2nd of 2002. It's approximately 69 minutes long. Unlike Adventures in Dragonland, which was 66 minutes, and Let's Share, Let's Play, which was 65 minutes. And by the way, Let's Share, Let's Play had Emmy and Max on the disc. Whereas, here's the disc for Don't Give Up, and this has Cassie, Zach, and Wheezy on the disc. And what do I gotta say about Bully for You? It is one of the worst Season 1 episodes of Dragon Tales ever. Because Spike picks on Cassie, and at first, Cassie is upset. But once Spike takes Cassie's sugar plums, she literally bursts into tears, crying. And she's like, I can't! He's too mean! That's not the right way to stand up to a bully. The right way to say it is to, say that you've had enough. You take it like a full-grown adult or full-grown person. You say, I had enough. Yeah, there is another DVD that has the no-hitter episode on here. There is a DVD that has a no-hitter episode on there, which is a much later release, but I will get to that later. No-hitter is probably, but you're right, no-hitter is probably even worse. You remember YouTube user Pie Guy Rules? When he, whenever he calls a SpongeBob episode pretty bad, he calls it a scumbob episode. If I were to say that about a Dragon Tales episode, I would say it's a Dragon Trash episode. And at the beginning of the DVD of Dragon Tales Don't Give Up, it has the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the Tolling Bells DVD music. DVD menu, this has a play all feature beginning with this DVD. And then the FBI warning, red warning, and attention screens. Dragon Tales theme in the start of the episode, Pigment of Your Imagination. And the closing to the DVD would have the last few seconds of the episode, Bully for You, Dragon Tales Season 1 website bumper, the end credits, and then of course and then in the credits it has Children's Television Workshop mentioned, but then it cuts abruptly to the Sesame Workshop green house and purple roof logo without a black screen coming before it. And it does not say www.sesameworkshop.org and the Sesame Workshop purple roof and green house logo on this DVD. And then the Columbia TriStar television logo from 1997. And then and then of course the Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle advertisement, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Beach advertisement, and the season 1 funding of Dragon Tales. And then of course the PBS Kids ident with Dot the girl running up to the screen in the DVD menu. And one thing I meant to mention when I showed you the Adventures in Dragonland DVD and the Let's Share Let's Play DVD is that To Kingdom Come, someone uploaded a program break recorded after To Kingdom Come and Goodbye Little Caterpoozle, which was recorded on October 10th, 2000. On October 10th, 2000, and it had the CTW semicircle logo after the credits and the PBS Kids dot ident after the funding. And Nick Oda and James the PBS Kid uploaded a program break recorded after the episodes Ketzel's Magic Pop-Up Book and My Way or Snow Way, which had the green roof blue house Sesame Workshop logo, and the PBS Kids dot ident after the funding as well. And as for Don't Give Up, I have two things to mention. Peebs uploaded a program break from 2004 recorded after the episode Sandcastle Hassle and True Blue Friend, which had the Sesame Workshop green roof blue house logo as well, and it also had the dot ident after the funding. And RTX Wheels uploaded the program break recorded after the episodes Bully for You and the Great White Cloud Whale, which had the CTW semicircle logo after the credits and the PBS Kids dot ident after the funding. And Jeremy Barton saw a later airing of it, which also had the dot ident after the funding with the green roof blue house Sesame Workshop logo. So yeah. Glad I got those things out of the way. So moving on. Next up, we're going into the very first JJ the Jet Plane DVD release, and that is the 2002 DVD release of JJ the Jet Plane Adventures in Learning. Which contains 5 adventures, and it was released on February 5th, 2002. This has the episodes A Trip to Skylandia, JJ's Butterfly Adventure, JJ and the Magic Books, Tuffy's Trip to Pangabula, and Tuffy's Adventure in Pangabula. And it's also one day after season 33 of Sesame Street premiered, so that's cool to know as well. Here's the disc for JJ the Jet Plane Adventures in Learning. at the beginning of the DVD of JG the Jet Plane Adventures in Learning, it has a 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the Tolling Bells DVD music, DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning, and attention screens, Porch Light Entertainment logo, JG the Jet Plane theme, and the start of the episode of Trip to Skylandia. And at the end of the DVD, it would have the last few seconds of the episode Tuffy's Adventure in Pangabula, and then it would have the JG the Jet Plane website bumper from 2001, which has the jazzy piano music with drums and an oboe. And the DVD releases like this one, all the Columbia TriStar DVD releases of JG the Jet Plane that have the website bumper do not have the voiceover. However, on PBS broadcasts, the same music would be heard, but it would have the voiceover saying, "To fly away with JJ and all of his friends at Tarrytown Airport, join us at pbskids.org for takeoff." And there was another version of that bumper which had the same voiceover and everything and same background, but had completely different music playing instead. And then the end credits, Porchlight Entertainment and Modern Cartoons logos being split on the screen, with Wonder Wings and Knights Go Family Films being split on the screen as well. And then the PBS Kids ident with Dot the Girl running up to the screen. And then, of course, the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001 with the Tolling Bells DVD music again. Then the scene selections menu. All right. Next up, we go into Volume 4 of Dragon Tales, and that is the 2002 DVD release of Dragon Tales Yes We Can. This features 5 adventures, which are Zack and the Beanstalk, whole lot of maracas going on, Up, Up, and Away, the Jumping Bean Express, and the Great White Cloud Whale. Spine has a character profile picture of Cassie. And it contains the songs, featuring the songs Stretch, Hum, Clap, and Wiggle. Stretch and Hum are the only songs that are brand new on this DVD. Clap was previously used on Dragon Tales Adventures in Dragonland, and Wiggle was previously used on Dragon Tales Let's Share, Let's Play. The DVD of Dragon Tales Yes We Can was released on April 2nd, 2002. And it's approximately 69 minutes. Believe it or not, I actually own this DVD twice. The first time I got it was like in 2003, but it got badly scratched later on. And this is my second copy, which I've gotten since 2014. And this is a copy that still works. And here's the disc for Dragon Tales Yes We Can, which has a picture of Max and Ord on the disc. And at the beginning of the DVD of Dragon Tales Yes We Can, it has the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo. And it has the Tolling Bells DVD music, DVD menu, and then the options menu. And then the FBI warning, red warning and attention screens, Dragon Tales theme, and the start of the episode, Zack and the Beanstalk. And at the end of the DVD, it would have the last few seconds of the episode, The Great White Cloud Whale, the Season 2 online bumper for Dragon Tales, the end credits, which play 5 times, Sesame Workshop purple roof green house logo, fully animated, that says www.sesameworkshop.org down at the bottom. Then the Columbia TriStar television logo from 1997, Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle advertisement, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Beach advertisement, Season 2 funding for Dragon Tales, and in the PBS Kids ident with Dot the Girl running up to the screen. And in the DVD menu, I think both of the music sounds pretty nice and relaxing and peaceful, but the tolling bells gave it more of a complete, makeover. It really gave the music a complete makeover when the bells were tolling in the logo compared to the regular bells version. And that sounded more energetic and in a good way. Both of which sound beautiful, but the tolling bells one gave more of a feel to it. Next up, we go into Volume 5 of Dragon Tales, which is It's Cool to Be Me, with the DVD also being released on April 2nd, 2002. This has the episodes Not Separated at Birth, The Greatest Show in Dragonland, A Tall Tale, Dragon Sales, and Staying Within the Lines. The spine has a character profile picture of Eunice the Unicorn. In the back, this has the episodes. I already mentioned the episodes already. Not Separated at Birth, The Greatest Show in Dragonland, A Tall Tale, Dragon Sales, Staying Within the Lines. This contains the songs Shake Your Dragon Tail, Hello, Zoo, and Round. Shake Your Dragon Tail was previously released on Let's Share, Let's Play, Hello, and Round. And Round. Hello and Round were previously used on Dragon Tales Adventures in Dragonland. Shake Your Dragon Tail was previously used on Dragon Tales Let's Share, Let's Play. Zoo is the only new song on here. Here's the scene index and disc for Dragon Tales It's Cool to Be Me. And at the beginning of the DVD of It's Cool to Be Me, it has the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the Tolling Bells DVD music. The DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning and attention screens. And then, of course, it also has the options menu. All right. After the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the Tolling Bells DVD music, it has the DVD menu, then the options menu, FBI warning, red warning, and attention screens. Dragon Tales theme in the start of the episode, Not Separated at Birth. And the closing to the DVD would have the last few seconds of the episode Staying Within the Lines, online bumper for Dragon Tales from Season 2, and credits the Sesame Workshop purple roof green house logo that says www.sesameworkshop.org down at the bottom, Columbia TriStar television logo from 1997, Kellogg's Fruit Loops Jungle advertisement, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Beach advertisement, and the Dragon Tales Season 2 funding, and the PBS Kids ident with Dot the Girl running up to the screen, and the DVD menu. Yes, It's Cool to Be Me has Emmy and Cassie on the disc, whereas in Yes We Can, it was Max and Ord. And the options menu after the PBS Kids dot ident. Actually, the Columbia TriStar television theme is also in C major, in addition to the home entertainment logo. Not only that, but the Columbia TriStar television music is also in C major, in addition to the TriStar Pictures music and the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment music, and the Sony Pictures Home Entertainment music as well. They're all in C major. Alright, next up we go into the 2002 DVD release of JG the Jet Plane Supersonic Pals, which was released on April 23rd of 2002. And this is the second JG the Jet Plane DVD. This is also the second JG the Jet Plane DVD release. And this DVD contains the episode Snuffy's Favorite Color, Super Loop-De-Loop, Brenda's Mother's Day, Tuffy the Tiny Tow Truck, and Snuffy's Birthday Surprise. And Tracy's carrying the banner on the back cover for this one, unlike Adventures in Learning, which had JJ carrying the banner. Here's the scene and disc and a disc for JJ the Jet Plane Supersonic Pals. And at the beginning of the DVD of JG the Jet Plane Supersonic Pals, it has the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the Tolling the Bells DVD music, DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning, attention screens, Porchlight Entertainment logo, JG the Jet Plane theme, and the start of the episode Snuffy's Favorite Color. And at the end of the DVD, it has the last few seconds of the episode Snuffy's Birthday Surprise, JG the Jet Plane website bumper, and credits with the Porchlight Entertainment and Modern Cartoons and Wonder Wings and Nightscope Family Films logos all being split on the screen. And then the PBS Kids ident with Dot the Girl running up to the screen. And then the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001 with the Tolling Bells DVD music again. And the DVD menu. And the scene selections menu, I should say. All right. Next up, I have the 2002 DVD release of JG the Jet Plane Learning Life's Little Lessons, which was also released on April 23rd, 2002. This contains... and the 1999 PBS Kids jingles and the Dot and Dash logo are also in C major as well. You are correct. And the episodes on JG the Jet Plane Learning Life's Little Lessons are Upsy Downosis, Tracy Sonic Boom, Herky and the Opposites Game, Snuffy Snowman, and Tracy's Shooting Star. And this film is approximately 65 minutes long, just like all the other JG the Jet Plane DVDs by Columbia TriStar, and Snuffy is carrying the banner on the back cover, like I mentioned before. And here's the disc for JG the Jet Plane Learning Life's Little Lessons. At the beginning of this DVD, it has the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the Tolling Bells DVD music, DVD menu, options menu, or DVD menu, then the FBI warning, red warning, and attention screens, Porchlight Entertainment logo, JG the Jet Plane theme, and the start of the episode, Upsy Downosis. And at the end of the DVD, it has the last few seconds of the episode Tracy's Shooting Star, the JG the Jet Plane website bumper, end credits with the Porchlight Entertainment, Modern Cartoons, Wonder Wings, and Nightscope Family Films logos being all split on the screen, and the PBS Kids ident from 1999 with Dot the Girl running up to the screen, And then the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001 with the Tolling Bells DVD music again, and the scene selections menu. All right. Jeremy Barton, one question. Do you have any DVDs with the Sony Pictures Home Entertainment logo and the 1984 TriStar Pictures logo? Or not? Alright, next up I go into the 2002 DVD release of Look Who's Talking Now, which is a 1993 sequel to the first two Look Who's Talking films, with John Travolta and Kirstie Alley like before. It also features Danny DeVito as the voice of Rox and Diane Keaton as the voice of Daphne. Travolta and Alley are such a marvelous team since Peter Rayner of Los Angeles Times. Nick Jameson also voices a character in the film, and he also voices Sheriff Lewis in Clifford the Big Red Dog, the John Ritter series as well. And this film is rated PG-13 for off-color dialogue, and it's approximately 95 minutes. This DVD was released on June 11th of 2002, which was the same day Sony Wonder released the very first DVD releases of Arthur, called Arthur the Good Sport and Arthur's Great Summer, which were also released on VHS, and also the same day Sony Wonder released Arthur Goes to the Doctor and Arthur's Best School Days in DVD format. Here's the scene index and the disc for Look Who's Talking Now. And at the beginning of the DVD of Look Who's Talking Now, it has the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the Tolling Bells DVD music, then the DVD menu, and the black PG-13 rating screen. And then the FBI warning, and the red warning and attention screens, and then the format screen, and then the 1993 TriStar Pictures logo, which once again has the wings being visible in this film. But unlike Jumanji, Look Who's Talking Now has the original 1993 fanfare in the TriStar Pictures logo. And then after that, we go right to the film. Next up, we go into the 2002 DVD release of JJ the Jet Plane Lessons for All Seasons, released on August 6, 2002. And this contains 5 episodes, and they are Snuffy's Thanksgiving, JJ's Christmas Adventure Parts 1 and 2, JJ's Winter Parade, and Snuffy's Seasons. And even though old Oscar is carrying the banner on the back cover, take a look at the disc on the other hand. The disc has Big Jake carrying the banner instead. Here's the scene index and stuff. And at the beginning of the DVD of JJ the Jet Plane Lessons for All Seasons, it has the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the Tolling Bells DVD music, DVD menu, then the options menu, FBI warning, red warning, and attention screens. Porchlight Entertainment logo, JG the Jet Plane, and then after the Porchlight Entertainment logo, it has a JG the Jet Plane theme and the start of the episode Snuffy's Thanksgiving. And the closing would have the last few seconds of the episode Snuffy Seasons, the JG the Jet Plane website bumper, the end credits. And with the Porchlight Entertainment, Modern Cartoons, Wonder Wings, and Nightscope Family Films logos being all split on the screen. Then the PBS Kids event with Dot the Girl running up to the screen. This would be the very last DVD release of JG the Jet Plane by Columbia TriStar to use the PBS Kids Dot logo in general, but not the last DVD overall to use it. It did make an appearance. It also made an appearance on the 2009 DVD release of JG's Christmas Surprise, believe it or not. And then the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo from 2001 with the Tolling Bells DVD music and the DVD menu. But this is the last Columbia TriStar JG release with the Dot logo. And how would you like there to be a film called Matilda 1.5? Released in late 1999 in theaters. On September 17th of 1999, that is. All right, next up we go into the 2002 DVD release of Kermit's Swamp Years. All new feature-length movie. His true story, warts and all. This is also a 2002 direct-to-video film. It was not released in theaters. This, of course, is Steve Whitmire voicing Kermit the Frog. He's been voicing Kermit ever since 1990. And then he got fired later on, back in the late 2010s. That film would be rated G because it has special appearances by two new PBS Kids characters that were introduced back in 1999. And this is, of course, the film where Matilda gets sent into a magical place and she discovers a dragon scale in the book that Matilda is reading. So, Kermit Swamp Years was released on September 3rd, 2002, that is. On New Year's Eve of 1999, surprisingly. Join Kermit and his friends for some high-flying fun. This film is rated G and it's approximately 82 minutes. It would have docked. Here's the scene index and a disc for Kermit Swamp Years. And in that film, Matilda's grandfather would be very worried about Matilda because his grandfather thought Matilda was lost. And near the end of the film, Matilda's grandfather severely scolds him and is like, "You shouldn't have gone off without telling me." Anyway, at the beginning of the DVD of Kermit Swamp Years, it has the 2001 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo with the regular Bells music in full screen, and then the aspect ratio option, and then of course the DVD menu, FBI warning, red warning, and attention screens. If you select the widescreen format, this would be the only DVD to use the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo in widescreen with the regular Bells music playing after the FBI warning and the red warning and attention screens, then the Jim Henson Home Entertainment logo in the film. Except this one's slightly out of sync the second time it appears. Sorry about this, folks. The stream is pretty much 2 hours long, and it haven't gotten through all of them, so I'm gonna try tomorrow because there's a project that I'm gonna catch up on, so